All right, welcome to InvestorFuse. This is going to be a quick demo.
For an extended demonstration, you can also watch one of our weekly webinars. We go over a lot of the follow-up tactics that we've embedded into our software, as well as a deeper dive into the functionality of this software. Just go to www.investorfuse.com/register and sign up for one of those webinars there. investorfuse.com/register. Okay.
This system is designed for investors that are actively generating leads into their business. InvestorFuse is a lead management workspace that's built on top of Podio. So when you install your InvestorFuse or when you sign up for InvestorFuse, it's just going to be a workspace on your Podio account. It's going to be plugged into automations on our end that allow you to communicate with your lead, create offers, set up follow-up sequences, send out slide broadcast messages, generate comp reports from Zillow, and basically push your lead through all the way to the transactions. We even have a deal marketing app where you can track your showings, and all of your marketing campaigns will be uniquely tied to whatever number you're using on your mail pieces, and it'll show up here in the campaigns. So you can actually sort your leads here in your seller leads view by your campaign type and track your marketing stats that way. This is the main seller leads view. Whether your leads are coming in from a web form submission, a phone call, a third-party service like PatLive submitting web forms, or manually entered in-house, it centralizes and captures everything all in one place right here. All leads that respond into the system via text message or email, or if they call back into the system, it will not create a duplicate lead. Instead, it'll find that original lead and it'll ping you in the system and it'll show up on the needs reply now view so you know to get back to that seller and so nothing falls through the cracks. In order to help guide you and your team through the sales process, we use task-based execution. So as you click on the next action in the seller lead that I'll show you in a second, it's going to generate a task that shows up in your tasks views over here. This is where you can manage all of your team's tasks and basically instruct them to only focus on one task at a time, the tasks that are due today, whether it's a follow-up that you scheduled months ago or something that you need to do right now. It's going to show up in this app. You can go in here and look at the details as it relates to that seller, as well as a description of the task itself. Let's quickly look at what the seller lead is going to look like. Going down here, you have your basic seller information, including the property. So you can have multiple properties input in here. This will link back to a separate app that gives you all your property-related information, from your street view to the map to all this information that's actually pulled in from Zillow. It's also going to generate a sales comparable sales report from Zillow. Pull in all the information. These are all links that will bring you back to Zillow if you wanted to look at more information, as well as a map to show you the reference point compared to your subject property. So that's good for when you're on the phone with a seller, just to get a quick idea for the valuation. You can easily go back to your seller lead just by going to the seller leads app, clicking on the seller. This is where you'll put your email address in. To send an email to your seller, just type in email, whatever message you want. Send a text message, you type in SMS, send a message you want. Again, inbound and outbound messaging is supported in the system. You don't need to sign up for any other programs to let that happen. Your next action, this is the lead execution phase. All of these will trigger next tasks for you to push the lead through the pipeline, whether it's to do research, to call the lead back, to set the appointment, to even creating the offer, which we'll do real quick. Another awesome feature that we have here is our communication and follow-up features. So every time a touch point is created, a touch point is just a communication point with the seller. It's going to automatically log that in the communication log section. So you can see here this new incoming call. This is automatically populated. If I sent a text message out, it's going to make a record that I sent that message, and when they respond, it's going to make a record as well, so you know exactly where you are. Same thing with outgoing calls. I can just click on this, and it'll make that record. With your follow-up, you can schedule follow-up sequences simply by clicking on one of these. These can all be programmed in on your configuration workspace, which is a separate workspace you get with the system where you can adjust your templates and create different follow-up sequences made up of emails, text messages, slide broadcasts, and tasks. and then this is where you can schedule your appointment. And you can also send out slide broadcasts as well. So if I wanted to send out an offer, all I would do, it didn't send that text that gives you an error message here, but if I wanted to send that offer out, I would go up here to where it references the offer item. I can then go in here and fill in the information for the offer, generate that PDF. You can use our template offer, or you can put in your own, and then you can send it out by email, by physical mail if it's an older person. We've tied into a printing and mailing service. We've tied in with an electronic signature service as well. This will send them an electronic signature request email, or if you want to just note that it was a verbal offer, you can do so there. Once it's under contract, it'll show up in the Transactions app where you can manage all of your active transactions. For a more in-depth look into the system, be sure to go to InvestorFuse.com/register and sign up for one of our weekly webinars. You can also speak with one of us, one of the InvestorFuse team members. We can give you a one-on-one walkthrough of the system and answer any questions you have. You can just simply book a call at InvestorFuse.com/call, and we'd be happy to jump on the line, show you what to expect, and answer any questions you have. That's InvestorFuse.com/call, where you can learn more about our follow-up tactics and a lot of strategies that you can use to basically make more from your existing marketing by registering for one of our webinars at www.investorfuse.com/register. Hope this helped. Talk to you soon.